We're off to meet Deacon, aka Johnny Knoxville, for some huge mysterious quest for the railroad, which Deacon's made out to be. Once we complete, we'll be in with the railroad. Is this Deacon?
Deacon? Is that you?
Like the disguise? It's Wastelander camo.
This is my pile of garbage, asshole. Back off.
Good, right? You're lucky I didn't do one of my face swaps, too.
You can change your face?
I put myself under the knife every year or two. New face, new body, you know, the full makeover. It keeps our enemies guessing.
I almost didn't recognize you.
That's the point. So, about the job. The railroad's only recently been using the Old North Church. Our old base was underneath the Slocum's Joe. We had a pretty sweet setup until the Institute found us.
Your base was under a donut shop?
It's a lot better than it sounds. Well, it was, until it was blown to hell.
What happened?
Our HQ was strong, defensible. Heck, we thought it was secure. Inside a minute, the Institute troopers breached the doors and turned it into a shooting gallery. The survivors didn't have time to grab anything. So we're getting something important we had to leave behind.
What exactly are we looking for?
I'll tell you when we get inside. I know that's a bum deal, but strategic ignorance has saved our organization more times than I can count. We got a tourist nearby. He or she has information on the base, so let's pump him for information before we dive in. For now, I'll take point. So I'm looking for rail signs, symbols we use to send messages to each other. If you like that, we got signs and countersigns, dead drops, even a secret handshake. All right, maybe the handshake never got on. Anyway, the tourist should have a trail left for us. Here we go. Rail sign. The arrow in the center indicates a direction. So our tourist is up ahead. Let's keep going.
Dude, Deacon getting rid of that Johnny Knoxville look. He kind of looks like, what's his name? Hudson from Black Ops. That's what he kind of reminded me with the shades. So we're off to the railroad's old HQ, or we're going to meet up with a railroad agent first, and then we're going to go to the HQ to recover some sensitive material. Curious as to what that's exactly going to entail. Maybe some information about the Institute.
See the plus in the center? That means there's an ally nearby, our tourist. You take point on the conversation. Look, no matter what he says, you just say, "Mine is in the shop." Trust me.
Mine is in the shop. Sounds like a little code phrase that we're going to have to answer if he asks me a certain question, I'm guessing.
Once your friend gets here, how about we have a chat, huh?
How about we have a chat, huh? Dude, Deacon taking his sweet-ass time.
Oh, thank God. You have a Geiger counter? Do you have a goddamn Geiger counter?
Dude, Ricky is friggin' freaking out here. Oh, the railroad password. Here we go.
Mine is in the shop.
Who the hell is he? HQ said they were sending one agent, not two.
Sorry, I'm new. He's just shown me the ropes.
All right. The wall is my witness. I thought I was dead. It's about goddamn time you headquarters bastards got here.
Tell me what's going on.
I signed on for some light recon, but that little Slocum's Joe of yours is crawling with goddamn chrome dome synth sons of bitches. The front's fortified to hell and back. They placed mines all over the goddamn place.
What do you mean by chrome dome synths?
You know, them early model synths. Looks like metal wrapped over mechanical innards. You see them here and there doing who knows what for the Institute.
They have a minefield?
Yeah, the mother of all minefields. I couldn't draw you a map if I tried.
I appreciate all you've done.
I hope it helps. I really do. As soon as it's safe, I'm getting the hell out of here. So if you need anything else, better ask soon.
Well, isn't Ricky just a ray of sunshine? You think he's telling the truth?
He doesn't strike me as the dishonest type.
Yeah, that's my read too. First rule in this business is never go against your gut. So, if we take him at his word, the front door has mines, synths, and probably other fun and exciting prizes. So, we're going in through the escape tunnel.
Deacon reminds me of Hudson so much with those shades.
The tunnel has got to be easier than a frontal assault.
Easier, but no cakewalk. You lead us there, pal. I got you covered.
Hey, Ricky.
You need something else?
You need something else? Oh, extra supplies. Let's steal whatever he's got.
You scavenge anything that can help us?
We're risking our lives out there.
Oh, hell. I suppose I could spare a few things. I don't want your deaths on my conscience.
Couple stim packs, I'll take it.
We're assaulting the base. Once we strike, use your rifle to pick off anyone you can see. A lot of lives are depending on us.
You silver-tongued son of a bitch. All right, I'll take a couple shots. But if I see any of them coming for me, I'm running for the hills. We're done.
Dude, Ricky's a clown. You silver-tongued son of a bitch. Dude's got me dying over here. Is there a quick way down? I don't want to have to go all the way back across the entire bridge. There's got to be a gap we can survive the fall. Maybe over here. Is this drop reasonable? Not even close. Uh-oh. I'm stuck. No, I fell. Damn, I broke my legs. So I had to go back and talk to friggin' Ricky again. You silver-tongued son of a bitch.
We're in. The back entrance is safer, but be ready for Gen 1s and 2s. So it's time you learn why we're here. We're retrieving a prototype developed by our good Dr. Carrington.
What can you tell me about the Gen 1s and 2s?
The Synths didn't start off as nigh-perfect copies of human beings. The Institute had to work up to that level of hubris. Gen 1s and 2s were stepping stones along the way. The Railroad's not fully united on how we feel about them.
What's there to be divided about?
Everyone wants to liberate the Gen 3s, the human-looking Synths. Some of the Synths in the Railroad, like Glory, think we should help earlier models too. But Gen 1s are basically the same as, well, a Protectron, so the line gets muddy. Do we defend AI rights? Terminals? Hell, turrets? Anytime it gets brought up, fireworks. All the old arguments flare up. The upshot is Glory and some others won't run missions like this.
Who's Dr. Carrington?
All goes well, you'll meet him soon enough.
Ready to go.
First step is to override the security lockdown.
That's pretty interesting, though. We're starting to get some more information about the Railroad and kind of, they're helping Synths, but maybe some people only want to help the human-looking Synths, whereas other people want to help all Synths. And it's kind of like he was saying, the waters get murky. You got people, are you just helping the Synths because they're human-like and have human qualities, and, maybe you thought they were kind of a human before you found out that they were a robot? Or are you actually helping them because you think AI is, AI should be on the same level as human beings and get the same exact rights as human beings? It'd be kind of interesting, because Glory's in the Railroad and she's a Synth, so I wonder how she feels about like some of those people not wanting to help earlier model Synths. Hopefully we'll kind of get to talk with Glory a little bit at length and maybe kind of delve into the politics of the Railroad. And I'm taking it super slow because I've ran into some Synths before and they were absolute beasts. So I'm not really sure how powerful these guys are going to be, and we got a Synth down there chilling. I have upgraded quite a bit though since the last time I faced some Synths, but I remember them being friggin' absolutely OP, though I was only like level 10 and now I think I'm at like level 38 or 39 or something like that. We got one or two. I don't know if that's the same guy that's just been moving. Dude, this 50 cal is so loud. I heard some Synths talking. God, holy moly, 1, 2, 3, it's a Synth slumber party.
Hey, probably saved some lives. I don't think you've ever seen a Courser top of the line in Institute. Let's fuck up your day tech. There shouldn't be any Coursers in here, but if there are, just run.
I love how Deacon was just talking my ear off when I was getting ready to fire that rocket launcher. And I am skipping around a little bit because this is a longer part. We're taking back their HQ and whatnot. But if you didn't catch that, Deacon was kind of telling me about coursers, and he said there shouldn't be any coursers here at the HQ, but I guess we'll find out. And we found out about coursers as there's another Synth down here somehow. There was like 15 of them in this one little area. But anyway, we learned about coursers from Virgil, and he talked about how they're just basically killing machines. That's all they're bred and built for, is just to just be killing machines, just carnage everywhere. We battled through a few more Synths. It's been pretty easy so far, and it looks like we're at the entrance, or at least this looks like somewhat of an entrance into a different area. Maybe we finally reached the HQ.
overactive sensors, nothing more.
Dude, this is a pretty sick looking HQ right here. As we smoke these couple synths I see. Man, I got the rifleman and then the sneak damage. Rifleman, my rifleman's perk is maxed out. It's just like one-shotting so many things. Just eating everything up, dude. I love this friggin' rifle. This thing's a monster.
Bye-bye, Gen 1s. Prepare to be shocked. Not every Slocum's Joe has a massive tunnel complex underneath it. We're entering a secret Defense Intelligence Agency research lab, a place that never officially existed. It's called the Switchboard. The prototype is locked up in the heart of the facility.
So this used to be an old government facility called the Switchboard. That's pretty cool. Kind of seems like a big, like, you know, server government facility or something like that. We got a couple tripwires, a couple more synths down the hallway there. And we are looking for a prototype for the doctor. I'm not sure what this prototype is or what it's going to do for us.
Value and hostile life form damaged.
Got a synth over here somewhere in the bathrooms. Is he taking a dump? Yep. Sorry, bud. I don't know what you were doing in here, taking a leak or something. Sorry about that. Ruining your bathroom time.
Hello? Movement detected. Curious. Critical failure.
Sensor anomaly.
Systems offline.
We got the main room cleared here. This is the synth leader, so I'm guessing this is the direction we need to go. And that is a big ass safe. I do have a couple synths on my radar there, but they look like they are above me, so maybe we'll catch them on the way out. Okay, well I can't access that terminal. Where's Deacon at? Did he die? Oh, he's chilling in the hallway. Come on, bruh. Come open up this friggin' safe.
Hey, Deacon.
If we make it out of here alive, I guarantee your railroad material.
Cool, who cares? Come open up this safe, you friggin' bum. What are you doing sitting in the hallway for? I can't open this.
Terminal's got this locked.
Dude, am I gonna have to like shove him down the hallway? Come on, Deacon. Move! Here we go. I'm just gonna cross-check his ass all the way to the safe. Come on, Deacon, let's go. Oh, dude. Get out of here. I'm gonna have to load a previous save.
That play button.
Carrington, Stanley, Salis, Grote, Rimmel Lex.
Open says me. End of the line. Just power up the elevator. So Tommy Whispers didn't make it out. He died protecting our secrets. Let me see. There. Tommy would want you to have his hand cannon. Don't let its size fool you.
I appreciate it.
May it serve you as well, heck, better than it did Tommy.
Sweet, dude, the deliverer.
Grab Carrington's prototype. You turn that over to Desdemona, and she'll have to let you into our merry band.
Excellent.
The elevator's at the end of the hall. Should be easy to power up and get out since we already cleared the path, right?
We still have no idea what that prototype does. I guess we'll find out when we take it back to Desdemona.
We got what we came for. Let's split up and meet back at the catacombs.
Was all of that worth it?
All I know is that Dez authorized the op. I just hope we didn't go through all that for a new coffee maker. See you soon.
So Deacon doesn't even know what the prototype was for.
And the new guy patched me up, put me on his shoulder, and blasted his way through the rest of the complex. Synths everywhere.
Carrying you the whole time?
Amazing, right?
That's one word for it. Deacon told me you single-handedly secured Carrington's prototype, disabled a minefield, and wiped out 100 Gen 1s. So is any of that true?
Dude, Deacon's a clown. We're going with it.
Every word he said was true. And then some.
A full 100. I can't even imagine.
See? Just like I said, boss.
I was expecting Deacon to grab a full team, including Glory, to secure that prototype. But instead, just the two of you cleared out the entire switchboard.
You'd be insane not to sign him up, Des.
You've certainly made an impression on Deacon. He's never spoken about, or lied about, anyone so highly before. Welcome to the Railroad, Agent.
Why should I join you?
If you're having any doubts, you shouldn't. Not very many of us live to retirement. But if you're like me, that doesn't matter. There are great wrongs that need righting.
Glad to be aboard.
It seems we're very lucky to have you. So you're in. Now we need to know what to call you. Secrecy keeps us alive. Code names are a part of that. So what's yours?
Sweet, we get a code name. Professor Fixer. Those are weak, dude. We'll see what the other options are.
No. It doesn't work like that. Your life, your name, your choice.
Bullseye, Whisper, Charmer, yo? Those are weak. Let's just go with Fixer. That's I don't know. It's the only okay one. Professor, that makes me just think of the An1 street ball player. The Professor!
All agents need to keep their identities secret to protect themselves and those close to them.
Call me Fixer.
Fixer certainly seems an apt name. Your first official order is to deliver Dr. Carrington his prototype and see if he can use another pair of hands. But first, it's time to meet the rest of the gang. The location of our HQ is one of our most tightly guarded
Some of the
cities,
people you
so
meet
be
will be
careful
Institute
coming
replacements.
in or out.
Synth
You never can
duplicates,
tell when you're
be
being
careful what you
watched.
say.
Deacon already said their old HQ got taken down by the Institute, so who knows? What if there's an inside one of these synths? That would be a good idea for this Institute to do, is have one of their synths act like they needed to bounce, got up with the railroad, and now one of those synths is in the railroad and is feeding info back to the Institute. Ugh, I don't know.
Plenty for you to do.
Dude, this looks pretty dope. We're underneath the Old North Church. This is a pretty cool little hideout, man.
Listen up, everyone. This is Fixer. He did the Switchboard op with Deacon. He's a full agent, effective immediately. I'm counting on each of you to show him the ropes. Feel free to welcome him aboard. That is all. It's not an easy road you've chosen, but you're never alone in this.
Use the back entrance. Too much traffic through the church and we'll burn this hideout.
The census sweep says you're clean. Hooray! We're bug-free.
I went through a sensor sweep?
Every test Des will let me run. Full EMF scan, biological sniffers, and other state-of-the-art security. So the sweep says the Institute isn't watching you, or us. But the tests lie, man. Okay, have you eaten anything out there? Because if you have, they got you.
Tinker Tom is definitely out there a little bit.
Yeah, I've eaten food.
Oh, I knew it. The Institute has these tiny microscopic robots in the food, man. And they report back.
Tom, that's rubbish.
You just don't get it, Carrington. The Institute is in your blood.
They're in my blood?
Absolutely not. Tom, we ran your tests extensively. We found red blood cells, white blood cells, platelets. Everything you'd expect.
And that doesn't get you the least bit suspicious. The results were too perfect, too expected, and that's how they fool you.
Yo, let's definitely entertain Tinker Tom here and see if Dr. Carrington gets pissed.
I try and keep an open mind.
All right, there we go. Thank you. Okay. If you really want to be safe, let me give you a little shot. Desdemona says no one has to, but it will kill those little robots.
There's battery acid in that serum of yours.
You can't nuke an omelet without irradiating some eggs. You ready to shoot up?
Damn right, Tinker Tom, I'm ready to shoot up. Let me get some of that battery acid, though.
Hit me, Tom.
Yeah.
I'm your doctor when you need. Want some coke, have some weed. You know me, I'm your friend, your main boy, thick and thin. I'm your pusher man.
Bridging him.
Hey, you get it, man. I make things around here. You go and do. You do whatever. And come back and I will set you up.
Dude, what's going on with my screen? I'm lit right now.
What do you make?
All the custom toys you field agents use, my boys and I make. We're thinking outside the box, man. Gotta get real creative, real wacky to stay ahead of those Institute eggheads. Don't even get me started on all their secret projects. Now, I got all these ideas in my head. So building time.
Dude, my freaking screen's going crazy. That battery acid hit me hard. I don't know what's going. Oh, it's my HP, dude. I thought I didn't even notice. I thought that was just because I was friggin' lit from that battery acid heroin mix that we just shot up from Tinker Tom.
An extraordinary feat to recover this, but that's hardly the point. Without a lick of training and us knowing hardly anything about you, Des has invited you to join HQ. It would have been nice if she had consulted with her second-in-command, but what's done is done. Since you're here now, we might as well put you to work.
This dude's a douche.
What, you don't think I can handle a dangerous job?
The danger doesn't concern me. Your work at the Switchboard proves you can deal with that. I just hope the mission doesn't require knowledge about synths and our procedures. Something you've had scant opportunity to learn.
Dude, Carrington, can I slap you upside your head? Is that an option?
Cut to the chase.
One of our field agents, Old Man Stockton, needs help with the runaway synth, H222. So headquarters, as always, puts out the fires that others can't be bothered to put out themselves. The paranoid old bat won't even tell us the problem. He insists that we get our intel from a dead drop.
He may have a good reason to be paranoid.
Perhaps he does. And maybe he did the other dozen times he's made our agents jump through these unnecessary hoops. The dead drop is a mailbox with a rail sign on it. It's a common means of communication for us, so keep an eye out for them. When you make contact with Stockton, he won't give you the time of day unless you give him the proper countersign. The current sign is, do you have a Geiger counter? And the counter is, mine is in the shop. Please tell me Deacon taught you that at least.
You can trust me with this. I'll get it done.
You sound rather convincing, actually. Stockton is a prominent businessman at Bunker Hill. The dead drop will be near there. Use the escape tunnel in the back to get there quicker.
Well, I officially dislike Dr. Carrington, and I love how Deacon liked when I shot up with Tinker Tom and banged on Dr. Carrington there. And this dude's not even anywhere near picture. He's over here laying down on this dirty-ass twin bed. And Deacon's over here mid-sleep. I like that. Yeah, I like that.
An arguably insane bunch. But you're stuck with us now. Speaking of which, if you don't mind a sidekick, let's keep a good thing going and travel together some more.
Don't they need you here?
My job's mainly intel, so the more places I go, the better I'm doing it. And you are just one big, beautiful distraction. Plenty of opportunities to learn secrets moving around in your shadow.
Let's go then.
I'm all ready to go.
Deacon rocking the cue ball, man. Reminded me of the Uncharted 3 enemies. 95% of the enemies in that game were bald.
Hey, you. So the Switchboard was crawling with bad guys. Mines and shit, too. Any of that true? Or was Deacon bullshitting me again?
Pretty much.
That's hardcore. How'd you take down the old HQ? Please tell me you didn't go along with Deacon's in and out like a ghost crap.
There's a lot to be said for ambushing enemies from the shadows.
Oh no, another one? Well, welcome to the party. After what happened to Tommy Whispers, we need another tough son of a bitch that can get shit done.
Who's Tommy Whispers?
Tommy was a second heavy at HQ. He went KIA after the Institute assholes took out the Switchboard. With him gone, I've been running missions non-stop. So I'm damn happy you're here. They call me Glory, the Angel of Death, the ass-kicking poster child of a liberated synth.
I like Glory. She seems like a cool chick. Maybe we get her as a follower. That'd be pretty sweet.
What's not to like? You're helping out my people. So some advice? Kiss up to Tinker Tom. He's batshit crazy, but he's got all the good stuff.
Tinker Tom's pretty funny, man. The only person I don't like so far is Dr. Carrington, man. He was a big douche. That's really the only knock so far on the railroad.